Welcome back everyone to Magius Plays Ori and the Blind Forest. Last time, we got ourselves a wall jump, and this time, we're going to go on and find some new places. Well, and there you get to see how much damage a level up can deal. Instead of going ahead and spending that now, I'll save that for a little bit. There we go. To move forward, we'll need to head this way. We're definitely taking a bit of damage along the way here. Go ahead, save, get some health back. Because why the heck not? Can't quite get that yet. So let's go ahead and get a little more damage. That'll help me take enemies out a little bit faster, giving them less chance to hurt me. That was a bit closer than I would have liked, but I got through it just fine. We can... Ow. Jump up here, grab that, grab that. And die. Well, when you die in this game, it teleports you back to the last save that you made. And... well, that didn't work out terribly well. And that's about all the negative side effects that you get from it. You still want to avoid dying as much as you can. Now we can get through there without dying. And that gives us a little shortcut back. Gives us our first mapstone fragment. So let's go ahead and head back over there. And get our first map. So pop that right in. And that fills in everything in this area that we have not been to yet. It's not a full map of the world, but it is nice. And you can see on there some special things that we have. That over there is a soul link, so we know where we saved last. And there's all sorts of other stuff that pops up along the way. Most of it we're going to need various upgrades to actually see on the map. But we'll be getting those sooner or later. As we actually want to go back this way. There's the gate we need to go through. Now, I definitely want to save before trying to take these on. On their own, they're not all that difficult to get by. But they can deal a lot of damage if they hit ya. And generally it's better to be safe than sorry. Especially with this guy firing such fast projectiles. These energy gates were sealed by the spirits of the past. If we collect enough energy cells, they will open a path. Yep. Each one of these that we come across requires a certain number of energy cells to fill up. And if you don't have enough, well, you just can't get through them. They generally provide shortcuts through the world, so you can get to places that you otherwise couldn't get to. Now, obviously, we don't have nearly enough energy to get through that one, so we'll just have to move right along and come back to it eventually. Now, we have the 4 gate keys here. We can get through this gate. Somber they found me, dormant and still. We told Ori the tale of her misguided will. Ori, the spirit tree. He must have used the last of his strength to save you. Come now and hear our story. It was the night of the light ceremony. It was our light that she hated. I called out to Ori, but my child never came. Kuro stole sign. It was the end of our days. You received the spirit tree's light. He put our fate in your hands. Listen carefully now, for you must understand. The spirit tree sustained the 3 elements of light, and in turn they brought balance and kept Nibel safe. The element of waters high atop the Ginso tree. The element of winds deep within the forlorn ruins. The element of warmth beneath the fires of Mount Horu. To restore Nibel to its former self, we must rekindle their light before it's too late. The first we will find beyond the spider coves, atop the tree where the waters once flowed. And that is indeed our our next objective in this game. And the first major quote-unquote dungeon that we'll need to get through. Can't really go this way anywhere. So We need another upgrade to get through there. So we'll just save right quick, because why the heck not? And head on out this way. Be careful, Ori. The ground is unstable. And we can use that guy to get through there easily enough. If not safely enough. I'll bring that down so when we get back up there, we can move forward. But there's still quite a bit down here we can explore. Not that way, though. We'll need to go this way. Or not. I'll need another upgrade to get through there. I'm pretty sure that's the upgrade we're going to get here. So up here. Go ahead. Go there. And let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and strengthen that up a bit. Anno, the spirit that died here, was strong and courageous. Listen to his voice. He was able to focus our light. You've learned Charge Flame. This is the charge shot of the game. Hold down the button. Charges up the orb. Deals a decent amount of damage. It does take energy to use, though, so you definitely want to make sure you don't waste that. But it lets you get through stuff a lot more easily, and opens up a few new areas for us. Go ahead and blow that open. Come back up this way. When you see these big blue orbs lying around, you can also use the charge flame to blow those up. But they don't really get you much of anything, so I wouldn't bother too much with them. Let's see what's over this way. Other than pain. I think... no. I can make that jump. Oh. Well, that brings us right back here. Up there's something that we can't really do anything with yet. So we'll just head down here. You can see how much more quickly stuff dies to the improved flame attack. Which is one of the reasons why I like getting it as early as I do. Continue on this way. I believe. Or not. Oh, we can head down. See what's there. Since we can make it past this village now. Ori, the statue looks familiar. I've seen it before. They found the home. of the child who embraced our light. I remember them, many years ago when the spirit tree was but a sprout. Naru, the young one, looked after us whenever she could. And this opens up a very interesting area. Very dark, with a lot of very unique puzzles. We'll come back to this. If we start this now, we'll be running around, do a little bit now, end up having to go back and forth a lot. Not gonna do that. So I want to go over there. Can't really do much there. I think I may have made a wrong turn somewhere. Ah, yes. We want to go up from here now. Since I dropped this down, we can make this jump. Which will take us along our way. Oh, come on. I can make this jump. And it's going to be a bit before you can get over to get that spirit orb there. So we'll just head on this way. And one thing the charge shot is very useful for here is taking out those splitting guys. Each time you take one out, it splits into two smaller pieces, and it can take quite a bit to take them out. Charge shot, you can knock about half of them out pretty easily. Now here, it's pretty obvious what you're supposed to do. Let's jump up here. Go ahead and open this up. And you want to blow that open. Go ahead and grab these crystals to refill our energy. Ow. And go ahead and grab a life cell. Now with knocking the spider web covered rock down from their dead, is it created a platform along the bottom that we can stand on. You'll see why that's important here in a bit. Assuming I can get out of here alive. There we go. Go ahead and save again. That's just going back out. Now, if we hadn't dropped this down here, would have landed on that big bed of spiky plants. Not a pleasant landing at all. Very difficult to get out of. And it's better to just drop the rock down there and be done with it. Especially since that lets us get through and move onward. It definitely helps if I pay attention. I definitely want to be careful about your jumps through here, because the water is very poisonous. But we will be coming back here, because this is a platform that we can use to unlock something else along the way. Nothing we can do about that now, however. Now, before we can move on, we're going to need to get this out of the way. Which means we're going to need to head up here. In order to get some extra height off of these plants, you need to hold the jump button when you land on them. That'll give you a bit of extra height, which will get you up high enough to make a lot of the jumps they expect you to make. And this brings us, I believe, to someplace we are nowhere near ready for yet. Yep. I can run around in here, get a couple things, but enemies are very difficult and we don't really have that much health right now. We're going to come back to that a lot later. Actually, no. Let's grab this map fragment first. Can't quite get to that yet. And let's go ahead and plug this in. Yeah, up here is Mount Horu. Last area we'll be going through in the game. We're nowhere near ready to go through that yet. Over here, we've got some interesting stuff to take part in, but can't quite get up there yet. Just can't jump high enough. What we're going to need to do is go down this path right in the middle there, and that will take us where we need to go. But that will wait until next time. Until then, Magius out.